Doc, I believe that there are portions and times in our life where we get hit with drama, we get hit with sickness, we get hit with illness, we get hit with disease, we get hit with just something that we don't want to have to deal with. And there's a tendency inside of us to get stuck in that space and to get stuck in that moment. And sometimes we ask ourselves, what am I going to do? How do I get out of this? How do I fight this battle? How do I move into the place of more? How do I move into the place of abundance and harvest? How do I do this? And I was actually preaching today, Joshua. The Bible says that Joshua is on his face before the Lord. And he asked the Lord all these questions. Why did you lead us into this land so we're going to lose at the battle of Ai? What are you doing? What are you doing with us right now? Why did you take us here if we were just going to lose? And the interesting thing is this, is that God said, he didn't give him an answer. He asked a question. Joshua gives a question and God questions him. He said, what are you doing on your face?
That's what he said.
Boy, what are you doing on your face? Get up and go. And there are times in our life where we come to the end of that season of stress, drama, anxiety, and God says, this is my moment. This is my call to tell you to go. Get up from where you are and do what it is I've called you to do. God has an expiration date on every season in our life.
You better talk.
The divine mind of God, the God who orchestrated time, the God who kicked off time, the God who establishes Kairos, drops Kairos into Chronos. And when he says it's time for you to go, you got to obey the Kairos while you live in your Chronos. And when we get to that point, you're going to do like Joshua did. You're going to move. You're going to rally your troops and you're going to win that battle that you might have even lost the first time.